GTA's turning into Fortnite. This is crazy. Roblox? Oh my goodness. Now, I don't know if it's true, and I shouldn't have started the video that way. I will say this. Yo, welcome back if you're back. Um, Thank you for listening. Hit the like, subscribe. Also hit the comments with whatever I'm talking about. If you agree, you disagree, hit the comment. Let's have the conversation, cause I like to converse. I like to have these back and forths. Also helps give me an understanding of what is and what isn't. With that said, GTA's turning into Fortnite and Roblox. I don't play either game, so I couldn't even tell you if that's a good or a bad thing. There is a question I haven't heard anyone ask is when you speak on things like that, like GTA already has a system where you could create, I guess, races. I'll say races because that's what I really remember, but like all this other stuff. When people on console want to play quote unquote RP, they create these small little whatever in the creator, and everybody goes there for about an hour, 30 minutes or whatever. And it's certain guns, certain cars, things like that. Um, so I don't understand why everybody's like, what are they doing? I don't understand what they could be in talks about to make that part better. Um, I don't really see people playing the GTA game to like jump spaces like Mario 3D or whatever and just do all that stuff. When it comes to races and stuff, yes, of course. But when it comes to like small mini games, I mean, other than what they already gave us, I don't really understand what more they could do. Again, I don't play Roblox. I don't play Fortnite. I know Roblox, you could have mods and stuff. When it comes to speaking about mods, I played Fallout. And Fallout has this thing where you could add certain mods on console too, which is kind of dope. Certain mods and things like that to the game. So I'm trying to see if that's what GTA is bringing to maybe the console version or just the version of the game. Everybody knows that they acquired 5M. I never played 5M. I only see people play 5M. So again, I don't know these things that could be placed into the game. So I would like anybody who does, let me know in the comments. I say all that to say this. The real GTA and the GTA everybody wants is, unfortunately, a crime simulator. Also an RP simulator. And, you know, just packed into one in a sense. People do live out their lives through these games. I wouldn't even say live out their lives, but fantasies and just, this is a game you kick back, relax, you escape the real world. So you come here to do a lot of stuff. Morally, many people just play to play. That's why RP is so big. You just play to play, whether it's you got a job, you could be at a job at your house, but you still come home and RP a job. You know, and it's an escape. So when we talk about GTA 6 and we talk about mods or we talk about Roblox or we talk about Fortnite and we talk about these things, nobody even plays GTA for a Fortnite aesthetic. Right now they're doing Motor Wars. That's my favorite adversary mode in the game. I love Motor Wars. Motor Wars is shit. If you hate Motor Wars, you're a hater. With that being said, to me that's a Fortnite-ish type style of play. So if you like Fortnite and you like Motor Wars, I can understand. Or if you like Motor Wars, I feel like you probably would like Fortnite or whatever. Without the build mode, I guess, right? Because that's what they say, no build mode. Again, I don't play, my girl plays. I just sit here and just watch. But yeah, so I can understand if they're building better games. But when it comes to the content creator, this is where I'm really at. We talk about creating things and things like that. I play WWE. I don't watch it, but I play the game. It's fun. I also play 2K. Both owned by Interactive, who also own Rockstar. In both games, well, not so much in 2K. In 2K, dope thing you could do, and this is what they should incorporate in GTA. I'm sorry, like I don't understand. Like Rockstar gotta kind of low key take their head out their ass. Like their head so far up their ass, they think they can't do anything wrong. And I'm gonna be the first one to say it in this video while I go on my rant. GTA 5 sucks. GTA Online's cool. Um, but like these are games where you shouldn't feel like you've beaten them, and it's to the point where there's so much I've done, there's nothing else to do. There's people in the game, hundreds of millions of dollars, with nothing to buy. You know what I mean? And they repeat, they rinse and repeat the same missions over and over. There's nothing else to do with the game. Everything is boring. Payouts could be a little better on races. I feel like certain modes in the game, the payouts were better. You would have way more people playing. And it's not even by millions or hundreds of thousands. Literally just, I think it's 3 times the money for Motor Wars the other day. I might have came in like 3rd place, and I got maybe, I think it was 22,000, maybe even less. I think like 16,000. Something just trash. And I was like, what the fuck? So there was no point in playing that. There wasn't even that many people in the lobby, but whatever. At the end of the day, there's nobody playing. So if there's not mad people playing, and I play and I'm trying to get paid, and my payouts are low because there's not a lot of people playing, you can understand what I'm saying. But as I say that to say this, when I play WWE, you can create clothes. Now, these are things people don't get, and this is where I'm trying to get with it. That's a small problem with GTA. Everybody could buy the same shit. There's nothing. There's really not too much, how would you say, self-identity? I don't know. But it's just, there could be way more. When it comes to clothing, and also when it comes to car selections. Like the fact that you can't put certain liveries on cars, or certain cars don't get fender, or like certain things, it's the limits are crazy, and it's not, we don't want that. I say all that to say this: I'd keep it simple in the clothes creation. Shirts, pants, sneakers. Now I always said this, like, hey, maybe you could sell it out of a shop or a business or something like that. Because we have all these businesses, and we don't really, the business systems suck. If they bring these business systems back into GTA 6, it's over. Loading up a small property or business and having to lug a fucking truck, 4 or 5 trucks all over the city within 22 minutes, 45. If they bring that back, good luck, Rockstar. I'm telling you, good luck. We should be able to create clothes. Also, I feel like car creations, in a sense, not literally car creations, but you might be able to sell cars. You could fix them up. We got an auto shop. You don't really sell cars in the auto shop. With the seamless moving through situations, I feel like I should be able to go online and someone might be selling a nice car a car I like. He might have different modifications on it because he leveled up differently. Like, there's small things that when we talk about content creation, they should be leaning towards rather than leaning away. So I don't know what Fortnite or Roblox could be giving them. I play Ark Survival, right? And when you start a server, you could play certain things. It's like, it's easy to lift stuff. I could hold a bunch of stuff and this and that and the third. And now if they're doing a system like that, we shall see. But what is there to offer? Like, what is there to offer in these servers? Again, maybe I'm just in a server with no Mark IIs. But if it's pointless and very boring to drive from one part of the city to another, nobody's going to play a version with no flying cars or nothing. Because it's like, I literally have to drive and this and that, and it's not going to be fun. Do I believe there might be a fast travel system? They most likely will. Um, Also, when it comes to the modding situation, um, I just, I just want to see. That's what I'm on with the content creation, though. They did speak about mission creators and stuff like that. Let me just say this one piece right here, which I think would be very dope. I'm gonna go on a small rant again. I love to do these things, and if you stayed this long, I really appreciate it. Hit the like, hit the subscribe. I got some more coming for you. So we talk about mission creators or modern systems. One thing I didn't like about GTA 5 is you got businesses, all these businesses, especially like bikers. I feel like the stash houses and stuff, that is so like simple. Like, oh, a stash house. There's like two of them, right? You could get, and like you rob them, get a little bit of money or whatever. But there's no substance to it, and you only get two a day. Like what? Where? Is it two a day or every four? I don't even know how it works, but I believe it's like a day or something like that. But where in the world is there a stash house and there's only two in this big city state that we're playing in? If it's a crime simulator to a certain extent, there should be stash houses everywhere. Also, when you kind of get into a situation with a gang, there should be a notoriety system within the gang. Like, yeah, they know you, you're an enemy, get you. A lot of people asking for that in 6. I totally agree. Um, Also, your stash houses, like the police raid you in GTA 5, and I think biker clubs, they kind of like get at your nightclub or your bar or something, things like that. Small things, cool, fine, but you don't pay for bodyguards. I feel like players should be able to do this too. I feel like I should be able to pay bodyguards, have certain type of security, maybe certain systems in place. If I own a biker club, but I'm also owning a bunker and I'm moving around all these crazy illegal appliances and guns and armor, you gotta let me incorporate. I'm I'm building this to place it in this business. You understand what I'm saying? It's like there's so much to do, but you can't do it. There's so much possibility, but we're limited. Um, and if you could kind of understand what I'm explaining, like you get it, like that would be dope. Like I'm creating bulletproof in my bunker. I'm making bulletproof windows. I'm sourcing product to, get these bulletproof windows or armor for bulletproof cars and armor for my fucking armor, body armor. I'm buying guns and trading guns and building guns. Um, Doing the same with all types of weapons and pieces and this is and that. Like, and then put it on the system. Like, hey, you could also sell it. You're selling it online. You have a whole online system, the whole GTA online system. I literally mean the online system as going to your computer, going online, maybe even create something to it as a dark web. You got to get some stuff to even be able to use the dark web. That's disgusting. Excuse me, burp a little bit. But you create a system to where you go on the dark web and you source all the things from maybe someone who's selling things in a bunker. Same thing with like the people who sell in the drug shops. So like if we're playing, even if I'm not playing, if I ordered it online, I seen you were selling it for cheap, I hop online, I buy it. I might not be online, but if you can make the play happen, you deliver it. By the time I get back online or whenever the next time I play, it's delivered. If I had the money to pay for it, it's there. You got it, I got it, boom. You understand what I'm saying? Maybe it gets intercepted by another crew. That's another thing. Destroying product, dub. Like, if you want to destroy, I feel like police should be the only ones to be able to destroy it. You probably can. You should be able to destroy it. So you riding around and I blow you up, whatever, right? But the person who was making the purchase or who's going for the sale should be able to know who did it. Again, it's almost a notoriety system. So next time I'm ever in a game and it's you, I have a problem with you. I also feel like you should only be able to do these things when you're in that state of business. So in a sense, because I do believe that I think the game should allow people to have regular jobs such as garbage man. That would be pretty dope. Um, and you start off as a maybe a garbage man, and then that's how you work your way up into maybe like another random business or like to a pawn shop or something, because you do garbage to get items, because it's like people throw away stuff all the time, but you're finding jewelry, finding this, you can get money from that. And then slowly it's a level system, almost like The Sims. I play The Sims. So after the first level, oh yeah, you could do this now. After the second level, you could do this now. Third level, you could do this now. And then you actually build a tree and a business and a skill. I think that would really have people playing the game and not stopping. I do believe Garbage Man should be in the game. The tow system was very fire. I feel like, you know, I don't believe I would play a game and then towing so crazy that everyone is in the system towing cars. Like I don't think that. But towing's crazy because you could either literally just random tows. The game just having you tow cars. Um, NPC cars, and it just keeps spawning. That's another thing. This cooldown system needs to quit it. What needs to be incorporated is if you have a job, you only work these hours. So you could only work this long. Once it's done, you gotta clock in, then you gotta clock out, but clock in the next morning. That's a cooldown system. It's more realistic. You're a cop. You only work from these hours. You know what I mean? Cops have a longer shift. Um, I don't believe we should be ambulance. That's kind of cheese. Um, the delivery was really dope. You start doing deliveries and you just make. Yeah, and again, it's a clocking system. So I believe in the game. You should have these scheduled hours. So maybe you didn't play and it's like you missed work. No, when you're not on the game, you go to work. When you start the game, maybe. See, this is the only thing. Like, I don't know how the game works, but you either before your hours at work or you're after your hours at work, so you could slowly get back on your schedule and do what you have to do. Because I feel like, yeah, obviously, if you're trying to build a skill tree, if you miss work a certain amount of times, you should be able to get fired in the game, especially if you're like ignoring it. Um, and again, you're delivering pizzas. Uh, for those who never seen the movie Paid in Full, it wasn't pizzas, but he was delivering. Uh, he did laundry, and that's how he met his connect. So you meet people while delivering pizzas. Some people are just regular. Here, thank you for my pizzas, $25. Other people are like, hey, can you go do this for me? Go do that, da da da. And you have the option to choose yes or no, because obviously you choose yes, it could be some bullshit. You end up in something. And again, if we got this notoriety system, this moral system, you're building your character in a certain direction. Um, but I could go on and on. Um, there's just so much, especially like the street racing, like like come on, like we could talk about this stuff for days. I do believe that the unfortunately this is my favorite part. The dealing system needs to be a lot better, 1,000 times better, more in depth, more intricate, more down the ground, boots to the ground, whatever the word is. You know what I'm trying to say. We need to really incorporate the realistic of it. Um, it doesn't work like that. It's not fun the way they made it. So we need to kind of really bring the essence of what that game was. I always use this reference of when I played Scarface. That game was fire. But how you make the deal happen. And you gotta ride around. You gotta deal. You gotta start small. You gotta get a little something, move it around. I feel like you should be able to go to certain areas, and there's NPCs out there, and you could do it. Maybe certain areas at this time is good, at this time is bad. Maybe in certain areas it's this price, other areas it's that price. And you build up. And then you have you know, all the things. Yeah, you know what I'm trying to say. They have all the stuff there. All that stuff and all that product could be divvied up in many different ways. Uh, I mean, this would be so dope. Like, you got to build up. Again, you start from real small to now you're getting what you're getting. As we see, you could get in five online, and then maybe you big empire and you have stash houses. That's the biggest thing. Like you get to select stash houses and put them around the city and things like that. And honestly, they say build enterable, but maybe these buildings won't be like enterable. But you could set up henchmen to sit around the buildings. And it's just like a little blip. You gotta walk up, collect your money. That's it. You know what I mean? Um, that would be amazing. I gotta be honest. I think it would be a big step up in the system to the game. But again, I could go on and on about this and the possibilities. And again, I don't make games, so I don't know what's possible, what's impossible. But I do see that there's many things possible. And I'm gonna leave this the last thing. Uh, if anybody knows, they say I was never thinking about playing this game, but there's something specific that I like to talk about sometimes. The Wonder Woman game was supposed to have incorporations with, well, supposed to incorporate the Nemesis system from Lords of Mordor. I can't remember. It's a Lord of the Rings game, I believe. And if nobody knows what the Nemesis system, it was, when you kill an enemy or they get away, they come back with a storyline or looking different, from the altercation and this and that and third. So it builds something. And I'm sorry, Rockstar, you guys make more than enough money to kind of try to use that licensing. I brought up Wonder Woman because they canceled the game because it had that in it. And I don't know why. I don't remember the report. I could have cared less. But when I heard they were using it there, and I'm like, damn, like, Rockstar needs that. I would hope they are creating their own. They're so creative. I would hope they'd be able to create their own, and just like really blow the game out the water. You got to understand, if you have a spat with maybe a crew or a gang or even like a cop, and you build that rapport, they remember you. You know what I mean? You're building up an image, maybe in the city you're in. These people kind of like remember you and things like that. Man, that would be amazing. You got problems with a gang, and then you kill one, and they remember you, or you shot him up, and he might not die, he got away, but they remember you, and then they want to get you back. I think that would be great. Because again, these games, they play as if they should never end. But you do so much, there's nothing left to do, and there's basically ending the game on you. And that sucks. That sucks because GTA is a great game. GTA is so fun. Sometimes when you play, you're just like, damn, if I could do this or if I could do that, like wow, like I'd be still playing or doing something crazy. I have not played since the most recent update. I didn't buy a single police car because I don't play the game to be a police officer. That's another thing. Like, if you're a police officer, I believe in the game you should have the option to either arrest players in the game, especially red dots. You should kind of have the opportunity. And that's the thing about the game. I wouldn't even say arrest. You gotta kill them because the police in the game don't even arrest you; they kill you. In GTA Online, we all know that. Like the aggression from the police is so like it's kind of corny. Um, but yeah, the cooldown system. Like I don't want to talk about GTA 5 Online no more. It's kind of done, and I have no requests. I have no wants or needs for any improvement on the game. I low key don't think they're coming out with a GTA 6 online for anytime soon. So that's why they're still hitting us with drip feed. I would be honest, as a fucking fan of the game, we gotta stop acting like we care for this drip feed. The most recent one that's coming out had already got leaked, so I don't think anybody's excited to play it. I'm pretty sure we're not gonna see anything brand new brought to the game. One thing I kind of see what's going on with this is I'm going for maybe a Cocaine Cowboys-esque feel for 6. So they want you to get used to flying planes. And if I'm bugging, the last couple updates, a lot of aircraft vehicles. which I'll be honest, I don't fly a fucking single thing other than my Mach 2. I don't fly anything. I don't want to fly a plane. I don't like flying helicopters. That's just boring. I don't fly anything. So, in a game like 6, and you're supposed to be in Miami and maybe that whole field, I'm pretty sure we're going to be flying or speedboating a lot of places. A whole lot of places. I feel like I've been talking for a long time. And I got way more things I could say. But we'll leave it for another video. I just want to know what everybody thinks about this modded shit. Just like, again, if you can create a world or create a specific style of play, I mean, seems like it's gonna be a good thing. But if I gotta think about us playing GTA and they got all these weird modes like Fortnite. I've never seen what Roblox looks like, so I know what the graphics look like, but I highly doubt that, like, that's not where we're going. So we know we're not going down with the graphics. But gameplay, I don't know what it. I know you could create shit. I mean, that's really good. That's a big part of what I'm kind of speaking on. Like, that part of the game, we need. The creating part from Roblox, the building and stuff, I'll take that in GTA. Like, you guys have to understand, I'm rambling. I said I was going, but I got one. I'm still going. This is crazy. And Red Dead Redemption 2, it's mad fun when you got to do a couple of the jobs. Like, you're chopping the wood, you're feeding the animals, you're doing the water. It's fun a little bit. Like, if that's something that in the games you start to having to do, not everybody wants to do it, but maybe there's certain things in the game you have to do. That was fun. So if we're able to own a house and maybe buy specific furniture, that's another thing with the game, man. Like, think about that. Like, you could create couches or these furniture pieces and colors and things like that, and then sell them. With the pictures and stuff, you could take all these pictures and put them in a gallery and then sell them. And again, that's another way for people to make money in the game and not feel so stale. Because again, all these businesses, you don't sell to players. You're literally just throwing your money into the computer to kind of get money back, and there's really nothing from it. But if they bring that creativity from Roblox into GTA, I mean, that's fire. Again, I've never played like a mission in there. I've never seen anything like that. I thought you just go in the game, create, get stuff. I don't know. I have no idea. But let me know what you think in the comments down below. I did take a lot of your time, but if you're still here at the end, once again, I will say I appreciate it. And we'll be back for another one.
I seen palm